Hey, we're back. We're
What's
back.
up? What's up? What's up?
The new year.
New year. I'm in a new gaff. What is up? Happy New Year, peeps. How's everyone doing?
It's
Who's
good to
in the
see
chat
everyone
already? We've
again.
got the caretaker, obviously, and straight
Okay.
away. What's up, man? Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a good festive period. Same goes to you, Cooper. What's up, man?
What's up?
Unlucky about the academy final, but I'm sure you'll be on to bigger and better things anyway. Well done, man. Fans already. We're all good, man. We're all good. Well, Tom, you've obviously got the dreaded COVID.
I do. I have the vid. It's finally caught up to me. I have the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm locked in now. That's it. Just me and my computer now for the next couple of days.
No, it's all good though. You ain't feeling
it's all good.
Too
I ain't got too bad symptoms, so I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Don't forget to like, guys, and like the video and share it. Thank you, Troy. I've seen you've done that already. I really appreciate it. It's 2022. Geez, in Ballarat, that's looking very exciting at the moment. We've got quite a few events coming up. I'm not too sure which ones we're going to be able to get to, if I'm honest. But before we get into that, I did want to just show you, Tom, Premier Battles done like their kind of awards. And I did save the pictures and put them up on here just to kind of show you the people that got awards.
Yeah, you were saying.
Visual.
Yeah, visual.
Breakthrough Battler of the Year. He's had an amazing
love visual.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely deserves some recognition. Definitely.
Yeah, definite, man. Definite. We got Rivers round of the year. We was actually live for this round.
We were. That was that was dope. That was crazy.
It was, man. Completely changed the whole battle. Like, it was
fucking
kind
told
of
him off
a little bit. Most improved. We've got a very good friend, Sester. What's up? It's crazy. I couldn't remember the 4 battles that he'd done. I looked at it, I was Jesus, yeah, it's crazy. He's worked hard this year. There's a few battlers actually. Georgie Roots and Sam Hypes also have had like 7 battles, I think it is, this year, which is crazy to think about lockdowns and stuff as well. It's kind of mad.
Putting in the work.
Do that. Then we've got the Battle of the Year, which again.
Oh yes.
It was there. There was suggestions to watch this on tonight's little episode, but it's a very long battle, and I want to give it the time that it needs to be able to watch that.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it again, because where we were, we got quite unlucky with where we were stood for that.
Yeah,
we missed a lot of the sort of visual elements to it. But
definitely.
God, such a good battle. They came so different as well than what I was expecting them to.
Definitely. We've got Bizzo Battler of the Year as well. Obviously, again, this is just for Premier Battles, not the whole, and we'll go on to that in a second. But yeah, Bizzo, it makes sense for him to be their Battler of the Year for being on their channel.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Another one, again, I don't think you can argue with any of these, but this one's especially. Trub Man putting in the work all the time.
And last but
definitely not least is an award that I think is amazing, what they've done. I think it's brilliant. Linda, we actually haven't formally been introduced to Linda yet, but I'm really hoping that soon we will. I did put out a tweet. If she's in the comments, we'll get her on definitely. But yeah, River Second, it's crazy. That whole vibe in that event was
is delicious. I need to watch that again. I want to have that. That entire round as my ringtone. So every time somebody texts me, I can just hear the entire thing before I reply.
Honestly, it was something you had to be there for as well. Definitely. Just so everybody knows, we are going live on Twitch as well. Tom, what's our Twitch?
It's Pick Your Battles _UK, all one word. We'll be adding it to the graphic, so you can see it there.
We're reaching out on Facebook as well. So if you're on Facebook, I know that if you comment on Facebook, it doesn't come up who it is, because you've got to allow StreamYard to let your Facebook do it or something. I always had trouble saying about it. So yeah, if you do comment on Facebook, just let us know who you are now. Other awards that are going to be happening, Trouble set up for Battle of the Year. And there is a GoFundMe for that as well. Please go and donate anything that you can. But also, it is the last day to get your fan vote in for your top 10 battlers of the year. And then they've got some system that they're using. I don't quite understand it fully. I think it's something to do with football, the Ballon d'Or or something, kind of way of doing it. It does sound interesting. It sounds really good. But yeah, make sure you're looking out for that.
Democracy. That's all I care
about. They're going to be doing a few live streams. The panelists were announced as well. It's a really good set of panelists. And yeah, get behind it. Support your favorite battlers. You know, there isn't a lot of money in UK battle rap, in particular, and they kind of deserve it. So, you know, not kind of, they definitely deserve it.
Definitely deserve it.
Definitely get on that.
Put the work in.
It's true.
The hype and the money.
It is true. They have. So another thing that got announced was Bizzo versus Koj for the Premier Battles
very excited about
Championship champ belt, which is awesome. Hopefully we do get to see that belt in the flesh one day.
See the belt. I want to touch the belt.
Yeah,
not right now because I'm infectious, but I want to touch the belt. I want to put it over my shoulder and fangirl a bit. That's what I want. That's what I want in my life.
Just stand there and step toe to toe. You know,
that's it. Yeah. Well. pretend I matter. Put it on my shoulder.
You do matter, man. You do matter. We all matter.
Thank you.
Come on, Team Bizzo. I mean, we've been that.
I have to be. I do love Bizzo. I do. I'm very excited for Koj, and I do love Koj. Don't get me wrong, but yeah,
definitely. Koj is very good.
It's gonna be dope.
Koj on at some point. He was talking about doing his own little. I'm trying to patronize it that I didn't mean to. He's talking about doing his own like kind of thing like we're doing, watching battles and stuff. Definitely, if you're going to do it, come on here, man. Just come and chat some shit with us for a bit. See if you like it.
We can steal some of your clout and siphon off of you a little bit. That would be grand. Thank you.
Nah, it's all good, all good. So we've also got the Undisclosed 5, I think it is, event. Let me just get this up quick.
Hopefully we'll manage to go to more than 2 events.
Yeah, we got.
Hopefully we'll manage to go to more than 2 events this year. Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
They got Koj versus Frost on that card. That's a headliner. Mackenzie versus Blaine, which Blaine's I think he's South African battler. Mackenzie's Scottish. Obviously, we've met him.
We have met Mackenzie. Love Mackenzie.
Koj versus Frost. Celeste versus Crow. Danny Jack versus Matter. Yeah, Celeste versus Crow.
Celeste versus Crow is going to be good.
Yeah, definitely. Blaine's been over before. He has. He has. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Who's this? Hello, champ.
Here he is. The champ's in the building.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
All right. How are you?
We're good, man. How's your New Year and Christmas been?
Good, bro. Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you have a good one?
I have, man. I have. I got all brand new setup to be able to do all of this sort of stuff. So I'm happy. I'm happy as Larry. Just been excited to get back onto it and do more. That's from me anyway. Tom, how have you been?
Sick.
Shaggers.
Let's go. Bizzo, we was talking about it just before we came on. Have you got the belt? Is it in your possession? Can we see it?
Yeah. Bear with.
You're a bit low. You sound right to me. But...
Short interval.
Yeah, cool, man.
We're done.
But just quickly, I was going through that card. You've also got Danny Jack versus Matter, and then a few other battles as well. It's a really good card. You've also got Rivalry, No Loose Chat. That's in February. I think February. I'm pretty sure it's February. Please in the chat. We'll ask him when he comes back on, Smuggy. Don't worry, we'll get that. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Thank you for coming on.
Joe's in the building
and charming us with your presence. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. There it is.
Oh, this is mayhem.
It's worth it. You can't hear us, but
fucking
it's worth
carnage.
Look at that.
What round?
Gotta love a championship belt, ain't ya?
What rhymes with Connor J? Not today.
Yeah. Not today.
Have that. Oh,
Stunning. Oh, upside down.
that does look sick.
Oh, nice, man.
It's got the ace of spades on one side. Fucking what? That's a dope belt.
Yeah, man. That is
Look
cool.
at that, and all the effort was worth it just for the belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to receive.
We're just talking about what we've got to look forward to. Sabini, how you doing? Yeah, what we've got to look forward to already coming into 2022, and we've just spoke about you versus Koj, obviously, being a massive matchup. How are you feeling towards that? Obviously, I guess you was expecting your next opponent to beat Yunnan.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. He's a good opponent. I think the battle's going to be very difficult. He's obviously very motivated to win the title for whatever reason this year, based on what he's saying on social media and stuff. So I'm expecting a dogfight. So, but I'm that's what all I'm after this year. I don't want any half-assed battles, and I don't want any like non-top tier guys anymore. I'm like, I want to compete with the best and show that I'm that good. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
that's what happens when you get to the top. So what happens when you get to the top. You can't, constantly punching down.
I've wanted to be at the top for ages, and I think I knew that getting a good run in Anarchy would get me there a lot quicker than just doing all these small events and going to other leagues and like kind of building my name up like that. So I just seized the opportunity.
Definitely a great platform for it.
With both hands as well.
But it's not. It's like I told everyone. It's only the start of my like battle career now. Like that, winning Anarchy was amazing, but I've got so much more left to do and accomplish. So I'm looking forward to it. More dogfights there.
Bright future.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. You proved yourself now. That's all it's gonna be. It's you can't take a step back. Like you can't take steps back. You've got to keep going forward.
To be fair, there's more pressure on me. There's more pressure on me now than there was during Anarchy, because I've got to maintain the same level, if not better, at every single battle. And I know
I think people have got Koj being the underdog going into this battle. If there is one, I think you can not have an underdog going into a battle, definitely. But I think if you was to pick one, I think at the moment people would say Koj.
Gotta be. It's a champ.
Yeah. I agree. I think as much as I like Koj's style, and if you put both our careers out on paper, one next to each other, of who we've faced, and I've had the better last couple of years than him. He has faced some very, very good people in his career. He's been on big stages, like he said in the promo video. But I mean, that only counts for a portion of the battle, and just because I haven't main evented a main stage battle yet, doesn't mean that I won't be able to relish it and flourish on the stage. So that's how I see it anyway. And I'm excited to do it. It's what I've wanted to do. So I'm not going to go in there nervous and shaking like a wreck. It's going to be like excitement for me to get on the stage. I mean, I was very.
When is the absolute card? What month? It's in March, isn't it?
April. April. 23rd, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, we probably will be able to make that one, because I'm getting any of the events before March. I probably ain't gonna be able to make.
Listen, right?
And stuff,
let me just say this, right? Absolute will be the best card you've ever seen from UKBR ever.
Ooh.
And that's no exaggeration. Like,
I don't know, man. Does it have Funky D on it?
Does it have Funky D? That's the.
I think it's the best when it ain't got it.
Dead. Love that.
I showed
Tom,
we'll
have to get to
one
it.
of his. I rate his
promo. I'm looking forward to seeing him actually battle. I think that'll be good. I'm hopefully actually going to go down and watch that live, that event. So
I really wanted to watch him live. Really, really did. And that brings us on to it as well. I was just about to say about the rivalry card. Let me just get that.
It's a great card, man. It's a very good card.
Funky D versus Geordie Roots. I mean, Funky D wants to come in and prove that he can hang us a good person to go in against, I guess.
It's a good matchup for Funky D because he's going up against someone in the current climate who's like one of the best in the current climate. So he's not diving into a marquee matchup with like a Lunacy or a Shotty like he was originally planning on doing. He's actually got a fairly an easier. It's not easier because I think Georgie will be very up for it. But you've got to remember as well, Georgie will have just got back from America. You'll have been back about a week, 2 weeks maybe.
That is true.
It's going to be interesting. But I haven't seen anything of Funky D. Like I haven't watched any of his clashes. I know a couple of his songs from YouTube, but that's just one of them. That's just one of them that you just have to wait until the day.
I've shown Tom one of his clashes.
I was going to ask if I've seen Funky D. It doesn't sound like a name I could get.
I think it was last night. It was the Grind Clash that I showed you. And
okay.
One of the guys was good, and then Funky D.
And then the other one.
Yeah, that was
Grind Clashes.
That's brutal. That's so mean.
Grind Clashes, they are amazing. I love.
They are. Yeah, if you get the right, he
had the energy for it. He definitely had the right energy and everything, but it was
that's half the battle won with a Grind Clash though. If you've got energy, then it doesn't really matter what you're saying because the BPM of the instrumental is so high. Like there's no real requirement of intricacy for your writing. You can have it for watchback, but in the room, people just want to hear you get hype as fuck and then reload it back and then do it all over again. That's the gist of it, really. And a nice
keep the energy up. Get a few big punches in.
Yeah, your flow's quite important as well. If you've got a good flow, that gets the crowd hyped up as well. So,
no, definitely, man. Obviously, on that card as well, which I think is a much bigger battle and should be talked about a lot more than Georgie versus Funky D, is Tally versus Rivers.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. Tom, I've shown you a bit of Tally. We watched a little bit of Tally versus Tech before we had Tech on, just to introduce you to him as well. And you really like Tally, actually. I'll show you. You'll have to watch a whole battle. That whole battle actually will.
Tally's very good, very established. Beat some very big names. Gone up against some big names.
Yeah, I need to start taking notes. That's what
honestly, to be fair, Tom, with the amount of battles that are out there, like there's a mountain to show you. Like I can't show you every battle on here, like at all. But I can show you the ones that are fun, at least.
That's it, the fun ones. That's all I'm here for. I don't want to watch no flops.
Rivers is set for a big year as well this year, I think. I think he's talking up himself as having a big year. So
he wants that. He wants that Battle of the Year awards. He wants it next year. That's what it is. I think everything that's happened has been because there's been incentives. Like it started from the process, right? As soon as the process got announced and it was, a new league that was starting up and all of that kind of stuff, there was a massive buzz behind it. All the battlers got behind it. And then obviously Premier Battles comes out with Anarchy. Again, massive incentive for people to go, someone like yourself to come out and just smash out of the park and then get involved. All the other battlers that were in that tournament have got that hunger back still, even though they took a loss, because they want to come back and be like, well, even though I weren't in that tournament, I'll still battle this person, that person. Like, it's good. It's brought other people back. And now even the academy tournaments are going to be like, a decent prize. It's incentives. That's all it takes.
It's better than decent. Fucking hell. I wish I could get flown out to America to battle if I'd won the academy.
Yeah, definitely. Tally has Rivers and Shotty. I was just about to come on to that. Obviously, Tally is battling Shotty the same month, which is no mean feat at all to be battling those two people.
There's a lot of battle rap in this first quarter of the year, and it's going to be very defining as to how the rest of the year is going to go.
Yeah, man, I'm here for it.
There's a lot of battlers who are taking battles where if they lose, it could knock them down a couple of pegs.
Stakes are on the line now.
A bit more pressure on me, mate.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how unbearable Kojo will be as a champion, though? I'd love it in a way. I would love it to see it, but could you imagine Kojo as a champion? It would be on everything.
I was just seeing if there's a picture of the globe on the belt. There's not, so probably
of course, Beast Angler as well. Cooper, who are you battling on that? Coolsy? No? I won't say Coolsy.
I know there is a Beast Angler event going down.
Yeah, because
it's Kick Nelly versus Tech, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is funny because I was trying to figure it out, like, because we started to watch the process from the semi-finals, which we'll get back onto over the next couple of weeks.
There's a lot of battle rap in this first quarter. There's a lot, and there's a lot. It'll really set the tone for the year.
Definitely,
because the academy kicks off in March. You've got PB versus NLC.
What's up, Chubbs? How you doing, man?
Yes, lad.
The winner, the number one.
Congratulations, man! Congratulations.
Congrats. We're coming for you.
I got pictures. There we go. Boom. Look at this handsome guy as well.
There it is. There it is.
Butterwent, man.
The man. The myth.
But yeah, no, like you said, there's a lot of battle rap. It's going to be interesting to see because we could see some of our biggest come out and take a couple of consecutive losses in the first quarter of the year. Like it's going to be
if the top UK guys aren't on the A game. If the top UK guys aren't on the A game, it could be very disastrous.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose any momentum that early in the year. Like there's a lot going to be going on.
Yeah, if you fall down that pecking order, it's not going to be good for you. It's going to take a while to get you back in contention again. There's a lot on the line now. There's a lot of things to fight for. There's a lot of prizes up for grabs. There's what Trubs has introduced with the Battler of the Year. That's an incentive that will be a lot bigger next year because it was kind of introduced when the majority of the battling had been done. Whereas now you know that it's going to be there next year, so you have to start off on the right foot from the get go.
Win our league, man.
If battle rappers can chase anything, it's a bit of clout. You know, like having that title of being like battler, Battler of the Year, Battler of the Year.
It's just a good incentive for a battler as well.
Yeah,
definitely.
And the more people that invest in it, and the bigger the scene gets, which it will get bigger this year, especially with what's on offer. It'll excel everything. And I mean, if you're a battler and you're not thinking, oh, I could really be close to getting this next year, this Battler of the Year award, like why not go for it? Because you already know, like. Probably on the first time it's ever been done, it's on what, like 320 quid or something, the prize pot. Now you imagine like PB were talking on Spaces the other day that they wanted to increase the subscribers by 10,000 this year, I think it was, or double it or something like that. So you imagine that, and then imagine the prize again. Like it'll do is
like don't flop still get the numbers. Like I know obviously it's hush hush and all that kind of stuff, but where they had the following, they still get the numbers.
Yeah, you got your legacy followers, haven't you?
When he's going live and stuff, because they've still got the subs. People get the notification.
You've got that. There was a period of time where they weren't getting as many, which I'd noticed. Like, if you look at like the quiet room battles they've done, there's a few of those knocking about. They haven't got the golden age numbers, but I do think it's on a rise as a whole now. So I think that everyone's getting good numbers now. Like it was next to no views beforehand, and now like we're hitting 10K pretty convincingly within like a couple of weeks, which just shows the improvement and like the hype building around it again. I'm all for it, man. I love it. I love seeing it getting bigger and bigger.
Listen to Chubbs, get this likes up, guys. But yeah, I think especially next year as well, I'd like to be able to do it. Well, Chubbs, obviously, he's mentioned in the past, I'd like to be able to do it like a proper event and have like, Battle of the Year, Round of the Year, Breakthrough, all of the sort of stuff that Premier Battles have done, but on a bigger scale with all the leagues. I think it'd be awesome. I'd pay for a ticket to go and watch some sort of award show. I would.
Yeah,
put on a couple of little undercard battles. Everyone gets pissed up. You hear a few speeches and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be awesome. I think it brings a bit more I don't know if it's the right word, but kind of like notoriety to a league, like having a stable thing like that would be cool.
If the demand was there, it'll definitely happen. If everyone was like you, where all the battlers for one night could like get dressed up and go on a red carpet and shit, and
I live for that shit.
You know what I mean? It's like if the demand's there, then it would definitely happen.
I think
only if I get a little press thing, then I'm in.
For it. You know what? That's what we also said. Our thing this year is because when we was at Apex, we noticed like a few of the people were getting these other colored like wristbands and stuff. That's my aim this year: to get a different colored wristband. It's all good. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna.
That's the goal.
yeah, definitely. Joe, I think you're right. Yeah, definitely. I think you will get at least 10 battlers that care enough about it to make it worthwhile. And to be honest, you don't need many more. You know, as long as you can get your top 10, it makes life a bit easier, I guess. I'm not sure. Frost, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good.
Frost, how good?
Never lost.
Never lost. You got any jokes for us, Frost? Tom, you won't get that yet, but once you've watched his battle with Yanov. When's that coming out, Frost, if you know? But Joe, I wanted to I keep putting this up. Jokes. I want to just answer this quickly. We're not going to be watching anything else other than Tox versus Dialect tonight. We thought we'd start the year. I have not shown Tom much on beat. I have shown you Bobby versus Bilza from King of the Ronalds. Definitely so. Yeah, man, it'll be good. It'll be good. But Chubbs, anything that we can do to help with whatever you're working towards, just hit us up. You know, we're happy to jump in and help anything that we can do. Bizzo, if it was solely down to you, down to your personal choice, who would you battle on King of the Dot when you go to Canada? Who says he's going to Canada? They might be doing an event somewhere else, right? It won't stipulate that it would only be in Canada.
I think
Canada's nice though.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to be, and I don't know when at the moment, which is a bit annoying. But I'm patiently waiting. It's only annoying because I'm like excited to go over. I want to battle Madflex, but I know everything really depends on how the season plays out. I think because I think if one of these battlers win $100,000, you might not. They might not be straight back out the gate, you know.
No, definitely. I think,
and I don't know, and they'll be looking for high caliber opponents. I'd imagine if you're winning a tournament like that, you'd be looking at like the top URL guys and stuff like that to battle. So I'm just patiently waiting to see who I get because I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be quite a big name. I'm hoping it is anyway. But yeah, I'm excited. I wouldn't mind battling Saint. I like Saint. I think that would be a good battle as well.
I need to catch up on a bit more of international battle rap, if I'm honest, because I've been kind of focusing just on showing Tom UK, I've kind of just been watching UK. Do you know what I mean? A lot of the new guys coming out, I've not really too known about.
Saint's fire. Madflex is obviously great. Yeah, the more I think about it, I would like to battle Saint, but it's whether or not he's down for that. I don't know if he's not in season 1, is he? Fate as well. I want to battle Fate. I don't know if it's going to be in England or.
Yeah, that would be really good. I've seen a little bit of what he does. I like iBattles by what they're doing and that as well over there. Hopefully next week, Yanov versus Frost, we will be watching that. Just because I want to chant along to all the jokes that you've got, definitely. But yeah, so there's a few names that you've got kind of in your head then that you think could be possible opponents. Who do you guys think? You know, who do you think Bizzo should be battling when he goes over? Pass would be fire. That definitely would.
That would be fire. But again, he looks like he could get quite far in this tournament. So we'll have to see where. Yeah. This is what I think it's all boils down to because I think it shapes how the events at King of the Dot go forward. Like before Anarchy, I wouldn't be saying, I want to battle Koji in a main event for the title. Do you know what I mean? It's only because of what's happened in that tournament that we're both at that kind of spot. And I think the same applies for King of the Dot. I think there's a lot of talent still in that tournament who could cause a few upsets, and it could shift the paradigm of who's top tier and who's going to be pushed next year, and you know what I mean. That's how I think it's going to be anyway.
It sounds good though. I like it. It's kind of the same sort of thing that's happening over here. You know, it's just everything's going to hang on the next couple of months.
The thing with Canada as well is that the COVID restrictions are horrendous. Apparently, they've only until last month, I think they were only allowing events of up to 10 people, and then I think it's now 50. So, I mean, if you've got battlers and cameramen, like you've pretty much, that's it.
Yeah, there's kind of no point flying internationals over either at the moment because of that. So, you know, just to perform in front of 50 people, that's not the prize that you won kind of thing either, is it? You know, do it on Twitch, you know, live and do it on theirs again.
You want to be on a big event when you go over.
Yeah, definitely. So, Stro, how you doing, man?
Big Stro in the house.
How we doing?
You had a good festive season, my bro. Hope you're doing well. Let's get into this battle anyway. I wanna introduce Tom to
on beat.
This is a decent battle.
What are we watching?
We're watching. Jesus Christ, what are we watching? We're watching Dialect versus Tox. Oh, I think this might be an inside joke there. Oh, you two, the Dudley Boys. Is that what you're saying?
Me and Stro, the Dudley Boys.
Yeah.
Stro, get the tables.
I can see it. Is that an exclusive for Shotty's new wrestling league?
Is this on not Chalked Out, Co-Red?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if I've seen this, you know.
Really?
Ooh,
this is good. I actually I got the pay-per-view for this when it first came out, and
me and the champ on equal footing. Who'd have thought it?
But the edit is done really well in this. I like it. But the actual raw footage was quite funny because they obviously respect each other. You know, they get on in the back and forth, so they have like the conversational battle that they have throughout it is quite funny. But yeah, obviously for the finished product, the refined product, it looks better to do it this way. But yeah, this is Dialect versus Tox. Dialect is quite known for on-beat battles and quite known for grime. He always used to kind of spit a grime round. He's an absolute legend in UK battle rap and battle rap. Really, he went out to Canada once as well. Hopefully he's going to be. He's recently done a 2-on-2. Mate, I don't remember who it was, but I don't know. I can't remember who it was. I'm thinking Cortez, but I'm thinking actually no.
Cortez was 5th birthday weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. See, not that great, but we'll get into this anyway. Tox is actually a really good battler as well, a really good rapper. He got a lot of stick. He was a strong character in the scene. He's not been about for a bit. He's been doing other things, but yeah, hopefully he comes back. That's a return I'd like to see as well. And both of these guys. But yeah, let's get into this anyway.
Eric, next in line 3, end of the line. If you're in the fillers over and you're ready for this clash, please make some noise! No, we're getting shout out the sponsor actually, always on point. Got the merch ready, blah blah blah. So yeah, we're about to get into one of the main events. This is a grime clash, 2 absolute beasts. So I'm going to introduce the MC on my right hand side. Please make some noise for Dialect. Let's go! And on my left hand side, all the way from Manchester, please make some noise and show some love for Big Tox. Alright.
Yeah. I don't know whether it was. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. We Tom, I've shown you that battle. It's the one where Bobby Rex brings Raptor out. When I was introducing you to Scapegoats a little while back.
So yeah, seeing as Jay's ready on the decks, Tox going first.
Kobe, let's go.
You need practice, shithead. There's back what against me, you get chin check. Respect, man, I've been blessed with a big tech wig, man. Got a 6 set for a dickhead. 2 rings, 5, it's like you've been wet. Been blessed, you know, brick set for the tin man. This test on the ingest, you could quit then. More lines than rats off in a big sesh. Take that trash to the bin them cycles. Man, I've been them big friends for the sick ends to the big and Bowser. I lick shots at his princess, test tops. Man, got a witness, I get let wearing the blues like a grip set. Faggot text in the air like a discus. He made the wrong choice like a shit ref. Nah, man, I never need practice. Remedy, that's him. Brother, he's past it. Lick shots at him.
He's fucking fire on beat, Tox. He makes such fire music as well.
Yeah, so good. Tom, are you with us or have you frozen? Maybe you're frozen ass for a second.
Tom was shot then.
He was. What's going on? Look at him. Tom, are you back?
Tom just dashed his fucking phone at his computer or something.
It was that fire. Yeah, it's just like the drop was just too much for him. Why not? He's dipped out. We'll just carry on watching it for a bit and we'll take it back.
Them been them cycles, man, I've been them big friends for the sick ends to the big and Bowser. I lick shots at his princess, 10 tops. Man, got a witness, I get let wearing the blues like a grip set, faggot text in the air like a discus. He made the wrong choice like a shit ref. Nah, man, I never need practice. Remedy, that's him, brother, he's past it. Lick shots at him, make a keep passing. Man, I like. You need practice, shithead. There's back, but against me, you get chin check. Respect, man, I've been blessed with a big set. Wig man got a 6 set from a dickhead. 2 rings, fam, it's like you've been wet. Been blessed, yellow brick set for the tin men. Test on the injection, got quick then. More lines the rap car on a big stash. Take that trash to the bin them. Psychos, mine when I bin them. French on the sick ends to the big and Bowser. I lick shots at his princess. Test tops, man, got a witness. I get let wearing the blues.
Hey, yeah. You back? No, you're not.
Come on, Tom. We do this channel for you, and you can't even sit and watch it with us.
You budget in the next.
We'll see.
What's going on? You all right?
It's gone again.
Tom, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? Oh. I have not seen this.
Have you watched any Verbal Warzone battles?
No.
Oh, can I show you one after this?
Yeah? Yeah, definitely.
It's one of the best. I'll show you one of the best ones ever from this league.
Okay.
That
what is it? Is that US?
Yeah, so they wear like headsets like this that has the music in with like a Britney Spears microphone. but honestly, some of the battles that have come from that league are fire.
Okay.
Like in terms of on-beat, in terms of on-beat battles, yeah, so good.
Okay. All right, we'll see.
Well, if Tom decides to come back, because we're sat here watching battles for him to get into, and he's not even here.
Well, if Tom don't come back, we'll just anyone who wants to jump on, I'll pop it in the stream, and we can just get on it and just watch whatever we want instead. It'll be all right. I've just got a message. Here we go. All it says, my internet shit the bed. So I'm going to pop the link in the chat if people want to come and join us. Just
you're going to get an overload now.
Hop on.
Of all the lads.
I will obviously
because I've sent a tweet out and all the lads are here like Connor.
I'll be telling people who can and who can't. I was watching from the comments. And I'm still messaging you back. All good, man. All good. It's all good. All good. We're going to carry on watching this for a bit, though, just because I ain't got to my favourite bit yet. So we'll watch it up until at least then. I do have a few other battles that we can watch little bits of if you want or whatever, but we'll see where the night takes us.
There's back, but against me, you get chin check. Respect, man, I've been blessed with a big set. Wig man got a 6 set from a dickhead. 2 rings, fam, it's like you've been wet. Been blessed, yellow brick set for the tin men. Test on the injection, got quick then. More lines the rap car on a big stash. Take that trash to the bin them. Psychos, mine when I bin them. French on the sick ends to the big and Bowser. I lick shots at his princess. Test tops, man, got a witness. I get let wearing the blues like a crip set. Faggot text up in the air like a discus. He made the wrong choice like a shit. Nah, man, I never need practice. Remedy, that's him, brother, he's past it. Lick shots that I make it keep out slip. Top corner inside, making we smashed it. Lebanese ratchet, weaponry practice. Wanna put everything when it's in these bandit. Tech in and it's got a whole ranking. On crime, I know that I'm damn sick.
See, all I know is the Topsy's ways. Can't ever see nothing on Topsy's ways. Just by looking at Topsy's face, I can see it's been covered in toxic ways. This pussy, yo, better watch his space, but I can't be the public.
See,
all I know is the Topsy's ways. Can't never see nothing on Topsy's ways. Just by looking at Topsy's face, I can see it's been covered in toxic ways. This pussy, yo, better watch his space, and I can't be the cool with what's his face. This nigga done lost his brain, yo. See, when I hear them, I optic, raise the watch things, changing all you are not on my legs. So why do you wanna try step this? One thing we got in common, my friend, and that's that we both got body by gem, and I still murk that little pussy on grind. Check. nothing on Toxie's weird. Just by looking at Toxie's face, I can see his thing covered in toxic. This pussy, yo, better watch his space. I don't care if in a crew with what's his face. This nigga done lost his range, yo. See it when I hit in my optic range. What she's changing, no, you are not on my legs. So why do you wanna try step this? One thing we've got in common, my friend, and that's that we both got body vibe. And I still murk that little pussy on grind. No line, put him with the online, cause my man's flowing, got nothing on mine. If you wanna get disagree, then pussy come try. You're a bully on grind, but the back for the reload. Wise man act to the hero. All you see is this bad getting free old. Cause I'm a big man like CeeLo. Watch man's ass getting jacked like Steve-O. You can't really rap from speak slow. Every round that you rap sounds weak. That's why you're getting laid out on your back like Debo, nigga. Yo, I'll let you.
Jeez. Dialect is a king. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, don't come in here with shit.
Seriously, you're out. Sorry, man, you're out. It's done. We're not having these internet. Not joking.
Let him back in.
How you doing, man? Introduce yourself.
Connor, you're on mute, bro.
Yeah,
Connor, you're on mute
at the moment.
Can you see us?
I think there might be a lag. You're not backstage anymore, man. You're on. And to the left. Just look this way. Hey. No.
Connor!
Get back to it. You there, Connor?
Yo, what's good? If I'm not lagging like crazy and you can hear me normally, do tell me. But my fucking internet is trash right now, so I might be in and out every now and then.
We can hear you.
It's
all good, man.
We need some more data. Well, we need some more data plans out here. Can we get some like battle rap, like Wi-Fi salesman?
Guys, there's these really cool things called an Ethernet cable. Come on. We'll carry on watching anyway. Let's get this one done.
This is why we need 5G.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
5G, even though it burns you.
Oh man, do we shoot.
Yeah,
Don't
this
let nigga boo who you lose food. Don't mess with the true good juice blue. Here you can't do.
Love this guy.
All man do is shoot. You're dead, nigga boo who you lose food. Don't mess with the true good juice blue. Here you can't do. I got a loose screw, hammer in the new wound. This kid will twist his cap like a fruit shoe. New grand kid making the new rules. Have him trying to cop please like truth, the demon headmaster. I control everyone in the new school, but I'm old school like Ric Flair. Man, I shot him my stuff round the ring like woo, finessing. I'm trying to listen. I said all man do is shoot. You're dead, nigga boo who you lose food. Don't mess with the true good juice blue. Can't do. Yo, I got a loose screw, hammer in the new wound. This kid will twist his cap like a fruit shoe. Grand kid making the new rules. Have him trying to cop please like truth, the demon headmaster. I control everyone in the new school, but I'm old school like Ric Flair. When I'm strutting my stuff round the ring like woo, finessing. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Listen, open your gain of perspective. This is how you get babes to get mentioned. Swag, battle rappers. I'm trying to show you a message. Look how you're dressing. Now I got a white bitch looking like Alexis Texas. I'm whipping an Alexis present.
Porn star bars, yes!
That's what we need.
You lose food, don't mess with the true good juice blue in your car, don't do. Yeah, I got a loose screw, hammer in the new wound. This kid will twist his cap like a fruit shoe. Grand kid making the new rules. Have him trying to cop please like truth, the demon headmaster. I control everyone in the new school, but I'm old school like Ric Flair. When I'm strutting my stuff round the ring like woo, finessing. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Listen, open your gain of perspective. This is how you get paid for your mentions. Swag, battle rappers. I'm trying to show you a message. Look how you're dressing. Now I got a white bitch looking like Alexis Texas. I'm whipping an Alexis present. She be making me my breakfast naked. You better list stressing, but these gifts they come when you got stay present.
Let me get back to your list. Everything your tongue gets trapped to your lips. Taliban's way, that's why
On every time he gets it, like first 2 bars, he's just reload straight away. He just knows what to do, doesn't he?
It's very good.
Can't have a pop. It is. It's great. It is.
Shit. See, let me get back to your list. Every day your tongue gets trapped to your lips. Taliban's spray, that's what he did with it. Ain't what I meant when I asked you to spit. See, let me get back to your list. Every day your tongue gets trapped to your lips. Taliban spray, that's what he did, but ain't when meant when I'm asked you to spit. So my aim's to offend and anger this prick like that one time when you ran into slicks. And you gonna put your hands on a nigga this small, cause they dropped a spoil about Infinity War. Real talk, you better take time. I just still walk around with your head high. Against slicks, you with a hench guy, still got licked to the head with a red stripe. Nigga don't come around here, you're a wet wipe. On an Irish sword, you're a dead guy. And that's why man can't see him on road, cause it shot like a deer in a headlight. So this pussy
Frost.
Never
doing?
Never lost. Connection. I'm here for it, boy. My bad.
Everyone's running on data. Everyone's running on data, bro.
I'm on data, but it's good round there. I'm in the city, bro. We're good.
They get a reload if they sorry, just answering the comments here, Base Frog. They get a reload if it's a good bar. So they
if the crowd react if the crowd react very, very loud to the point they can't continue the material, the DJ has to run it back.
Same as it is in a rave, innit? Like if the crowd pop for a line, DJ runs it back and they start from, I don't know how it's been edited. I'm assuming he started it from the point rather than starting it back from the beginning. Is that how he's edited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
walking?
I
think they've been taking it. Huh? They've been taking it back.
Are you walking? Or are you on a bike?
I'm walking. I'm just right fast, quick.
Taking mad strides there.
Sliding.
Frost, we will lock in that episode to watch you and Frankie with you and Frankie though, definitely.
Yeah, no, that'd be on.
Yeah, as long as you can get Frankie to agree to it, that'd be well good, I reckon. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, no, Frank's on.
I'm really messing with you. But yeah, that would be. I want to do more of those. I want to do just like little episodes where battlers that have battled each other do like a post face off.
It'd be good for you to do Bizzo Kojay's first one as well. Watch their first battle with each other.
That would be quite cool, actually.
I think that'd be good.
I don't know about that.
Bro, I watched the battle the other day, man. That was a real good battle, bro. But the
area was alright. Yeah, I can't remember one bar from that battle. I haven't watched it in about 6 years. No, nothing.
It's a good one, though, man.
I guess you two are best of friends at the moment, ain't you? An enemy is my enemy, is my friend, and all that.
Oh yeah, that's why you've watched it, innit? Because you're getting ready for Feb.
That's it, mate. That's it.
How are you doing for that, anyway?
What, preparing?
Yeah.
I'm more ahead than I have been for anyone in a long time. Like, if I needed to, I could probably put together a round. It wouldn't be a round I'd be happy with, but if I needed to, I could knock together a round like now.
Okay.
I'm awesome. I'm a lot further ahead than I ever have been. Well, I'd say ever for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I like that. But have you got anything else planned for after Kojay?
No. I've said to myself, so I'm gonna I'm doing my best to sort of keep myself focused on Kojay rather than like taking in loads of things. I mean, I'm assuming I know there's like 2-on-2 conversations been going around today, so I'm assuming that's gonna come up at some point. But I'm trying to keep myself focused to Kojay rather than like, oh, I'm going to do this in April and so on and so forth. And as well, I think making a move before the Kojay battle would be counterproductive, if you know what I mean. Like, say, imagine I win and then I've already booked a battle against some chump, or do you know what I mean? Like,
bro, you've just got to take it one at a time, man. It's the best, best way about it.
I think so.
It's the same with me. It's the same with me. Like, I'm fully focused on the April one. Like, I've already started like getting ideas together and stuff. And people say like that's mad far out, but for me, I just think
I'm not gonna lie. On the day you got announced, I was gonna tweet you and say, "Can you send me one of those rounds that you've already written?" I just
two. Bro, honestly, I get mad anxiety. Me, like if I've not got stuff prepped now, I just. That feeling of not being ready is like the worst feeling in the world in battle rap. It's the worst. There's just nothing. There's nothing worse. Like turning up to an event when you're not like convinced with your material. And I've just got this feeling as well, like King of the Dot are gonna drop me a message like a few weeks before the battle. You know what I mean? And then
Crow, man. The link's in there if you want to jump on. Just come on.
Yeah, no, I hear you saying.
So could King of the Dot literally just ring you up and be like, "Yeah, 3 months, we're gonna fly you up to do this"? Like,
bro, they won't. I doubt they'll give me 3 months.
No, obviously.
They'll
what, you don't even think you'll be given that long?
No, well, I've spoke to Dean and Georgie about their battles for iBattle as an example, and they only got 4 weeks, I think. To
yeah.
ABK in here. What's up?
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was asked about whether I was vaccinated for where they've gone over for New York, and when the flyer came out, I was like, "Oh mate, I'd have never been ready for that." There's no fucking way.
It's mad that, bro. Like I'd literally have to just lock myself away for fucking 2 weeks and not do
legit,
anything.
Legit.
I love the look that UK guys are getting now, though. It's warranted. It's been waiting. Like, there's a lot going on.
Bro, wait until like internationals start wanting to come over here again, which they already are wanting to. But just wait until it happens. Like, the scene will be fucking fire. Like, it'll just be next level again. It'll be crazy. Because that's something that we had. That's something that we've not had for like 2-3 years now.
Too long.
Actual people for them to come over to, not just they're getting a flight over here. You know what I mean? People that I want to battle Bizzo. I want to battle Koj. I want to battle Jordan.
And that's the thing. There's a list now. There's a list before. It was like, I want to battle Shotty or Tony, and that's it. I ain't battling anyone else. There was a lot of that. Like,
do you know what it was for a long time? Sorry. No, I'm crying. Go on, sorry.
No, go on. You go ahead, man.
No, I was just because there was only a handful of battlers that was applicable to like the sort of international draw, if you know what I mean. So it's like, we're going to bring over this person. Which one of these 6 is it going to be? And then whoever you don't pick is going to get another battle anyway that day. Do you know what I mean? And now there's actual, like you say, there's a list of people to go through. There's a lot of bodies.
The one thing that UK have got right now is like a variety in style as well. Like Frost has got a very unique style. Frankie Fraser's got a very unique style. I've got a unique style. Like it's not like a generic. Like a lot of the Americans all pretty much flow the same like kind of path really when it comes. So it's good because it offers a lot of like different options for like different styles to come over, and styles make matches at the end of the day. That's why like Dean and Roots' battles over an iBattle, they'll be class because the style they're going against is very similar in terms of what the Americans have to offer. Because Lex is really good at that. Lex is really good at picking your opponent that's going to make you have a fire battle. It's not just a case of
his matchups do seem to be really good.
He puts his work in. He don't just fucking pick it out of a hat. Like he makes sure that he's making a good battle.
Yeah, that's the main thing that he's bothered about. He's not bothered about like it going to 100,000 views. It's like Mulips versus Bill Collector is a massive example of that. Like you just never expect them to pop and
I'd never put that battle together. I'd never put that battle together.
No, never.
And it bangs. It bangs.
It's true. We've got some good representatives to be going out there and, to be defending here as well. Definitely. We're inundated really at the moment. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll get back into this. Just before we do, don't forget guys to like and subscribe to the channel and everything. Make sure leaving the comments on that. Let us know what you're thinking about the battle. We're going to carry on watching Dialect versus Tech. Dialect versus Tech though.
Take no
That's
text.
a battle I'd like to see. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, let's get back into this anyway.
Calm it down. They never knock you or Carlos out. You two use fake Facebook names. The real one start with a click and a gargling sound. You don't make your fathers proud. At home you wear Somalian gowns. I don't like when your album's out. They only react because you're loud and shout. Alright. That was my lightest round, nigga. Real talk. It gets worse. All time, my down on the beat.
Is this round 2 now?
_siege.
Yeah, I think this is the second beat now. So this will be round 2, I guess.
On SoundCloud.
Am I back? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
My fault.
All good.
Listen. You ain't as illig as I, sick of the height, so I'm trying to get rid of the guy. Nigga, you shy, swear I know this is a time to ride your hairline. This is shit against my Moreno. It's my... Listen.
Jesus.
You ain't as illig as I, sick of the height, so I'm trying to get rid of the guy. Nigga, you shy, swear I know this is a time to ride your hairline. This is shit against my Moreno. It's way back to remember the time I repeat all the jokes. I'ma give it to I am clever. Backstab, I'm taking the knife, call the shotgun like I'm making it a drive, whatever. Who's got flows that I'm quicker than mine, and from my prime when I really gotta give it to die until it dies, and it's a I'ma rip it tonight. Rebuild, man, I'm coming to get tired forever. Food, willing to die, advertise, I feel like chicken tonight. Combat, I wanna finish him high. Fuck bills, I cause you are rigid on prime. I am different inside, willing to ride. I gonna get.
You know what?
Feel them.
That's one thing that I got to shout out Tox for in this battle. Yeah, like half of me feels like it's kind of a cheat code, isn't it? Like that he I think it was in his second 16 or whatever. Like he had a lot of the patterns that he's using. Like it's a cheat code, man. I'll rate him for using it the whole way through the battle.
The flow and stuff wins it for you, doesn't it? The flow and like
yeah. But people there's a weird. Do you know what I'm saying? You get the rhythm and like everyone vibes to it, and you sort of know when to react, if you know what I mean. Like it is the cheat code, isn't it? Fair play to him.
Go. What's up?
Who's that? Yo,
it's Crow, man. Right, where's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
Good. Did you have a good festive season?
You got my sign, bro. I like that.
Oh, you have got a lag on yours. You have done that ages ago, mate. That was like almost 2021. Tell us when you hear this clap.
No.
We'll carry on.
Now.
I said now.
Oh, did you? Sorry, you caught. I was so good. How you doing, man? You all right? Yeah.
Yes, man. Don't let me interrupt the thing, but yeah, like nice to be in good company here. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, we'll get straight back into it.
It's a fucking star-studded cast. This, I'm not gonna lie.
This is, man.
Trust me.
I'm ready for it. I'm sweating. Right, let's get into it.
Illegal eyes taking the hype, so I'm trying to get rid of the guy to get your shine. Swear I know this is the time to write your headline. This is shit against my riddle. It's way back to remember the time I repeat all the jokes I've been given to I am clever. Backstab, I'm a stick in the knife, called the shotgun like I'm a kid in a drive, whatever. It's got flows that are quick in the mind, and from a prime when I really got me give it to die until he dies. And you're sitting, I'm ripping the night, the rebuild, man, I'm coming up, really get times forever. Food, willing to die, advertise, I feel like chicken tonight. Combat, I wanna finish him high. Foot bills, I cause you are rigid on rhyme. I am different inside, willing to ride. I got the gift in the gap to get looking like rivers on mic. Scribble jump time. Listen.
That's the shit I mean. The different accents and voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple little things even. It is.
Yeah.
It makes a massive impact.
It's like a performance rather than like
he's just spitting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good as well. Like when Zen was up against Danielson as well. Like he just so masterful at that too. He just pulls out the voices at the right point to make the crowd go crazy.
Yeah.
Like that whoopsie. Like such a simple thing, but it bangs. Like
it just breaks up the consistency of the flow, doesn't it? And it just sends you off on a bit of a different.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you shine, swear I know this is the time to write your headline. Is the shit against my riddle. It's way back to remember the time I repeat all the jokes I've been given to I am clever. Backstab, I'm a stick in the knife, called the shotgun like I'm a kid in a dry, whatever. Who's got flows that are quick in the mind, and from a prime on the building, I'm a give it to die until he dies. And it's sitting, I'm a ripping tonight. The rebuild, man, they're coming up, I'm really get ties forever. Food, willing to dine, advertise, I feel like chicken tonight. Combat, I wanna finish him high. Foot bills, I push you are rigid on prime. I get different inside, willing to ride. I got the gift and the gap, singers looking like rivers on mic. Scribble jump time. Man, I'm running with a bomb, and there's never been a pillaging hive. You get the ball, you kick it offside. Ref, blow the whistle on die. Run through your city on a pillaging hive. I'm the best in this. North from East to the West Indies. Man, don't wanna see them win this, but it's run out of time, so I lend him quick. Why is man chatting about 6 with chicks? You're a grown man, nigga, stop texting kids. Scott's got a wrist quick, cause I fed saw LG and thought that skate was 6. Right, you wanna burst it. You and your boys, them hang around nursery, bringing them toys. Man, the man's dirty, and I spent more for a man around 30. Trust me, it's over the beat when daddy comes home. Don't leave kids round one of these own. Man, no savage on coast, and I'm gonna chat shit or get licked like. Say I'm a savage on road, battle control. But I had a batter jump, battering soul. Stood there looking all arrogant. You know my dark niggas up like Anakin's Rose. Dark niggas up like Teddy not home. Time for the hook and a shattering bone. I'm fronting his door when the team man patting his clothes. Oi, shit, I got skipping the flows and more. With that lyrics that are cold and raw. A big match driven with loads of sauce. When a kick back bigger than the Trojan horse. Sit back, did it when I broken jaw. This guy's never done shows on tour. Let me tell him, I'm the best in this. No from these to the West Indies. Man don't wanna see there's win this, but it's run out of time, so I lend him quick. Why is man chatting about 6 with chicks? You're a grown man, nigga, stop texting kids. Scott's got arrested quick, cause I fed saw LG and thought that skate was 6. Right, you wanna burst it. You with your boys, them hang around nursery, bringing them toys. Man, the man's dirty. I just spent more
for a man around 30. Trust me, it's over the P when daddy comes home. Don't leave kids round man in his own. Man, know I'm savage and cold, so the man chat shit will get lit like cannabis grows. Savage on road, battle control. When I had a better transparent soul, stood there looking all arrogant. You know what dark niggas up like Anakin's rolls. Dark niggas up like turning at home. Starts with a hook and a shattering bone. I'm patting his door when the ting man patting his clothes. So I can make man double got skipping with flows and more. With that lyrics all cold and raw. A big match ready with loads of sauce with a kickback bigger than a Trojan horse. Sit back to the one a broken jaw. This guy's never done shows on top. They made him one of the captains of the academy. And you act like it's a mobile award.
This is a sparring party, now dialectic and barring past me. Nigga, you took a shit at match day one. Your new name is Marcus Nasty. Nigga, you was in a...
Allegedly.
That was the biggest deal.
That was a hard bar, but it's lion's blood.
Tory, where's Tory? Did he take the shit?
Yo, come back the thing, I did not have the shit.
Do you know what? It's annoying because the pay-per-view version of this, I remember watching it increasing because of these little exchanges in between. But they've taken a lot of them out in the final edit, which is, I find it annoying, but I can see why they've done it, cleans it all up. But yeah, they were going back and forward a lot on this subject. A hell of a lot.
I'm sorry.
Yo, this is a sparring party, now dialectic and barring past me. Nigga, you took a shit at match day one. Your new name is... My nigga, you was in a bathroom fighting. We was outside like ranting, Marcus. You're a trap, bro. It was a splash zone, treated it like target practice. Nah, you're a nasty dude. That match day one in a nasty mood. You're a trap dog, them kebab ones. You was eating that nasty food. Yeah, that was a ghastly move. And a new member of the nasty crew. Fighting through, splashing to the sound effects in a bathroom like bloop. Nah, I ain't feeling it.
Fuck's sake.
Oi,
Man said
Ploop bars. Could you imagine that coming up now?
Fucking Ploop.
It's crazy, isn't it? But it worked. Like, you all want to be like, oh.
You took a shit on match day one. Your new name is Marcus Nasty. Nigga, you was in a bathroom fighting. We was outside like ratting, Marcus. You're a trap, bro. It was a splash zone, treated it like target practice. Yo, you're a nasty dude. That match day one in a nasty mood. You're a trap dog, them kebab ones. He was eating that nasty food. That was a ghastly move in a new member of the nasty crew. Fighting through, splashing to the sound effects in the bathroom like bloop. Nah, I ain't feeling you, dude, just to think about that when you're eating your food. Yeah, you should try sarcasm sitting if you're shitting on niggas in the media room. Come. Sparring party, dialectic and barring past me. Nigga, you took a shit at match day one. Your new name. Man, nigga, you was in a bathroom fighting. We was outside like ratting, Marcus. You're a trap, bro. It was a splash zone, treated it like target practice. Yeah, you're a nasty dude. That match day one in a nasty mood. You're a trap on them kebab ones. You was eating that nasty food. That was a ghastly move in a new member of the nasty crew. Fighting through, splashing to the sound effects in the bathroom like bloop. Nah, I ain't feeling you, dude. Should you think about that when you're eating your food? Nigga, you should join sarcasm sitting if you're shitting on niggas in the media room. So come join the media crew, but I swear you're sacked if you need in a poo. Everything that I'm speaking is true, and I am the one that was leaking the news.
I'ma hold you accountable. How's this fool gonna talk like it's down to shoot when as soon as I broke one round for you and you shit and get beat like altitude. So I'ma knock this pussy out his boots. Come to the web, you're hardly viewed. That's why dialect's down to prove. I spread a nigga in a dance like South Booze. I got things unlocked in and out the booth. I got bits and drops all round the tube. You got chicks and fucks all shouting loser. Can this thing just flux when you try to use it? Yo, shut up, flop, you can die with school. You're clearly up and out like your boomers. Take no talk to this line, be cool, cause I'ma make this the end of the line for you. Yeah, cause I'll split you on another fella, the lovers, had it, the less fella, and never be a better rest, and never ever will you be begging for your brother, respect your opinion, and whatever, leaving in the evidence. Yeah.
Different
See
gravy.
if I hold you accountable. How's this fool gonna talk like he's down to shoot when as soon as I roll one round for you and you shit and get beat like altitude. So I knock his pussy or out his boots. Come to the web, you're hardly viewed. That's why dialect's down to prove. I spin a nigga in the dance like salsa booze. I got things unlocked in and out the booth. I got bits and drops all round the tube. You got chicks and fucks all shouting loser. Cause this thing just flux when you try to use it. You're clearing up, I don't like your boo. She was shit on dot block. You can die with school. But take no talk to this slimy crew. Cause I'ma make this the end of the line for you. Yeah, cause I'll split your man and I'm a fella that never had the best fella and never be a better instead of better level where you been begging for your relevance. But you are burying your run, believing in the evidence. Like Yannick, I keep it relevant. Can't touch man with a speech impediment. You got practice DE element. Now you ain't chatting about you be a devil man.
Jeez.
It's all like that
very obvious, man.
Nothing, but the way he spits is so fire that it doesn't even matter, you know. But he does say shit too, you know.
Yeah, nah, definitely, man, definitely.
It's, bruv, it's like machine gun fire, bruv. You can't stand in front of that.
It's ridiculous.
It's so.
You know, like if you looked at battle rappers like superheroes, this is Dialect Superpower. Like that would be his. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, by far.
Spin you with lyrics.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. There was a Pokemon card that's on there.
Yeah. Yeah. What would it be called? I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and do it. We'll just make the joke there.
Fool gonna talk like he's down to shoot when as soon as I brought one round for you, I use shit and get peak like altitude. So I'ma knock this pussy out his boots. Comes to the web, you're hardly viewed. That's why dialects down to prove. I spin a nigga in a dance like salsa blues. I got things unlocked in and out the booth. I got Vincent jumps all round the tube. You got chicks and fucks all shouting loser. Cause your thing just blocks when you're trying to lose it. You're clearing it up, I don't like it, boom. She was shit on dot block, you can die with school. But take no talk to this slimy crew. I'ma make this the end of the line for you, yeah. Cause I'll split your running, I'm a punter, the levels, telling them the speller, and never be a better instead of my element. While you've been begging for your relevance, but you are burying your runner, believing in the evidence. Like Yannick, I keep it relevant. Can't catch man with a speech impediment. You need practice, the element. Now you ain't chatting about D&B a devil, man. Yeah?
Ridiculous.
That's Barry.
Selector.
Yes. It is, Tom, it is.
Selector.
I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of either of these two, to be fair.
This one's dirty. This one is dirty. Selector. Yeah. Yeah, my man are like, yeah, is this what we're doing? I bag a hype for this trick that I'm slewing. I take a side in the fence and we blew it. I'm thinking to use it, the flip will be shooting. Grab your popcorn instead of reviewing. The pictures are ruined, the pictures are useless. In your dreams I win, we be lucid. No content, it just sick with acoustics. Round here is instrument usage. Loud drums like mystical music. Danger, mystical blueprint. Watch yourself, mystical viewings. Game of Thrones. My man are like, yo, is this what we doing? I bag a hype for this trick that I'm slewing. I take a side in the fence and we blew. I'm thinking to use it, the flip will be shooting. Grab your popcorn instead of reviewing. The pictures are ruined, the pictures are useless. In your dreams I win, we be lucid. No content, it just sick with acoustics. Round here is instrument usage. Loud drums like mystical music. Danger, mystical blueprint. Watch yourself, mystical viewings. Game of Thrones is mystical viewings. I make a bitch fly witch on a broomstick. These sound boy gimmicks are too sick. This is a beauty, winning is due to A. You say that you're the coolest, A. I say you gotta prove it, A. Man, I'm running this place like I'm Jewish, A. Man, I'm running this race, I'm a shoe with A. I move quick like a new whip, A. Nigga, you break down like a Buick, A. Getting out shine with the student, A. Your blueprint's what I'm using.
Fuck T or X, who cares when a Negro says that boy you'll get B or X. And I bet you when money that he wants feds when I give him red dots like P or X. You know when the CD go vex, cause I'm rolling a man like CeeLo's neck. How's my man got an ego with a hairline looking like you're on the chemo set? Yeah, trust me, I see no threat, I'm a beast, don't make.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck T or X, who cares what an Negro says that boy you'll get B or X. And I bet you when the money that he wants feds when I give him red dots like P or X. You don't want to see ego vex cause I'm rolling a man like CeeLo's neck. How's my man got an ego with a hairline looking like you're on the chemo set? Yeah, trust me, I see no threat, I'm a beast, don't mention with me your death. I'll murk this nigga in the worst way, Smith with your surname, but I don't see no fresh. Putting in crap, never sleep or rest. Booking on man, Johnny Rico flex. For Bulligan fans, right now I'm gonna put it on man. I show you never be no bet. Cause I come to get into the chopper. Have man flying up with a helicopter. Who shot food jam, send it to the doctor. Trying to talk water with an Oscar. Think I'm a better in the venomous monsters. Why you getting buried on my head of this roster? Imposter, the settle this proper. Talk to your belly, that'll benefit his posture.
He's riding off to the sunset. Yeah, dialects making his exit. Mate, you're a legend. Game was your bestest. Frame with a sesh turn page to the next shit. I'll play your mixtape to my besties. This is how I game my best. Which great with the pencil. We deserve a good send off. This is my 7 days to a legend. I'm like goodbye, my old friend. Man, I like goodbye, hey. I'ma hit you with this gang. Man, I like. He's riding off to the sunset. Yeah, dialects making his exit. Mate, you're a legend. Game was your bestest. Frame with a sesh turn page to the next shit. I'll play your mixtape to my besties. This is how I game my best. Which frame with the pencil. You deserve a good send off. This is my 7 days to a legend. I'm like goodbye, my old friend. Man, I like goodbye, hey. I'ma hit you with this gang. Man, I like goodbye, hey. Now that darkness is the end. Man, I like goodbye, hey. We won't be seeing you again. Check this. It's been a long day. Where we began.
I can't really fuck with this bit.
The confidence. Jeez.
Man pulling up them vocals, you know. Got to. Cisco out here, bro. Got to.
You got
It's
to.
been a long day from where we began. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I have to give it to him, yeah. Who Who gets a reload off the higher pitch? You get me, blood? That I'm singing that is fine.
Who gets a reload off the higher pitch? Anyone with the balls to do it, to be fair. Nobody else is going to try and do that, that's why.
I'm telling you,
it's been a long day without you,
Does
my
it again
friend.
as well.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. My man, I like fuck, don't try to jump in, fuck this. Man, I bust clips that I don't break. Come swing, man, I don't this. Comfy, tough shit, get a bust slip when I thump him. It's aggro, I swear that I love this Gemini game, and I swear I don't trust him. Still, the man I roll with a pumpy, trust me, what I touch him, I was flump him. Car US, skinny jeans in the beef, man, I run bar like I'm in the D's. They can see if I want smoke with a bit of leave, nigga, please. You swing, you will hit my knees. 6 foot, bigger G's. You're 5 foot smaller than women be. He would be last pick on the women's team, cause he's got too much estrogen.
Watching you take pics of people's kids is not amusing. I swear if he sees one picture of my little daughter, I promise to shoot him. And why you walk around with a man's daughter's picture is proper confusing. I guess you do them things cause your son looks like stuff in the Goonies. Yeah, I'm a boss and I do this, but I see tops getting flew quick.
Not the children.
Watching you take pictures of people's kids has not been amusing. I swear if he says one picture of my little daughter, I promise to shoot him. And why you walk around with a man's daughter's picture is proper confusing. I guess you do them things cause your kid looks like stuff in the Goonies. Yeah, I'm a boss and I do this when I see tops getting flew quick. Nigga, where the fuck get props to your music? You will get spun on this block like a Rubik's. Tops a bit stupid, I'm not gonna lose this. Ain't for your heart, no shot from a Cupid. You're creative, you wanted to do this. Chatting about Tory is obviously useless. But I really don't care if I'm saying what you want. She was the person that gave me the shot. I only did this cause you paid me the guap and I pussy your bills. I swear never lost. Ain't for your top. I bet you run away like your pops, like when you was a baby in your hospital. You're not a boss, but you're clearly an obstacle. You can't cash with the bars that I got for you. Yes, man. Classic ones. Classic.
There's not many on-beat battles that beat that one.
It's very underrated, that.
Yeah, brother. And do you know what? I actually didn't really fuck so much with like Toxic style until I saw this, and I was like, okay.
Your mic's still in and out, Crow. Your mic's still coming in and out a little bit. Try to sort it. Sorry, man.
That's all right. Let me just see what's going on.
But do you know what that felt like? You know, like I don't know if any of you guys watch Hawkeye, but you got Hawkeye, then you got Hawkeye with trick arrows. It felt like you know, Hawkeye's good enough. Yeah. Trick arrows. It's like it's that next level. Top was bringing all of them in. All the little tricks of the trick.
He had to.
How many views does that had?
Because I mean,
how many views does it have?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Let me have a little look.
I think it's out of 10. $28. Not bad.
28,000. All right, that's decent.
I'll swear.
Yeah, it's not too bad to be fair.
No.
I thought it would have been less than that. But to be fair, if you was to go through and look at the ones that you were looking at before to say that they haven't got many views, you'd probably be shocked. I think the views have probably jumped up a bit since this kind of resurgence is going on.
Yeah, everyone's getting back into it now.
But that was Code Red though, isn't it? That wasn't.
Yeah.
That was Code Red, isn't it?
Yeah, but that was like the first event after the kind of demise of Don't Flop, wasn't it?
I think so.
Because that was the end of the line.
It had to have been early.
That's what it was. End of the line, next in line events. But yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, definitely, Tom. We will. We'll watch more on beat battles. We'll watch more gimmicky battles as well. I got a few other battles downloaded. I do want to watch at some point. I want to watch just to show Tom like a body bag. I want to watch Trouble versus Straps.
Good battle.
I downloaded it today.
What's that? That's the
from Era versus Era. Yeah. But yeah, Tom, if you did want to see any
what was going on then.
Well, I was talking to First, bring them on, man. We'll make them a fan of battle rap. It's all good. That's what we do here.
Tally's a good on-beat battler.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you seen Dialect versus Nestle?
Yes, I have.
Good
yeah.
battle.
What's going on with Frost?
Oh,
all right,
it's
cool.
all right.
It's all good. Yeah, we'll definitely get some more unbeat battles going. I want
to bump into someone.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I want to get some Natural on here as well. I'm watching Natural on Beat Battle.
Natural. Do you know what? Natural's fire. Do you know what's a good thing to watch as well? I think it's like half an hour long, but the Westwood Crew clashes.
Yeah, I like those. They were good.
That was a good event. Like, there is a video of the whole thing in it, and there's some good battles on there. All of them are good. There's not one bad one, I don't think.
No, definitely. Let me just bring up this next one. Let's see if we can get this done. Oh shit! Jeez, didn't mean for it to start straight away. We're gonna watch Trouble versus Straps. We're gonna watch a bit of it at least. Just because this is a body bag. I don't know how he does it, but it's a 3-0 in a 1-round battle. So yeah, that'd be cool. I'm just going to share it all again and just say we're watching this as well. So just give me your second.
No worries.
Where am
I think it might move a bit shaky in a minute, but I'm here, innit? If it drops off, then I'll come back.
Yeah, no, that's all good, man. That's all good. If anyone else wants to jump on, just, let us know in the comments. I'll put the stream, the link up again, and you can come on in, come and have a little chat with us. I'm just going to put on Twitter quick. If anyone sees this on Twitter as well, just give it a retweet. Don't forget to like the video as well, please, guys. It all helps. Definitely all helps.
Oh, what's this? What's this going on here?
We're just going to start watching Trouble versus Straps. I'm just going to put a tweet out about it. Oh, we've got Crow back. What's up, Crow? How you doing, man?
Right, can you hear me better now?
No.
Yeah, that's cool. Sorry. Bizzy, we should have mentioned that before. We could have played him. But yeah, now I can hear you fine, man. I can.
Fuck around with me.
We're just about to start watching Trouble versus Straps.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I was there for that, but I couldn't hear everything while it was happening because it was kind of like all packed into this tight little like tunnel space kind of thing.
That alleyway was cramped. I'm out front though. I think I might be on camera. I don't know, but yeah, that alleyway was cramped. It's pissing down.
It was kind of fire though. It felt like pretty old school,
I know Trubs weren't too happy about it. I know that he weren't happy about the fact that it ended up being outside and that, but he still done well.
Because it was meant to happen the day before. It was a 2-day event, and Trubs was meant to be on the first day, and it ended up being on the second day at the end of the event. So, like, do you know what I'm saying? He's rightly so. He's pissed off, and he was ready. Like, you can see how ready he is. But he's pissed off. But
yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, we'll get into this now. So I want to be finished up by 8. So we got before 8 preferably. But yeah, we'll see how long this takes anyway. We'll get into it.
Who's that? No loose chat. As you can see, once again, we fucking kicked out the venue. So we're outside. Doing this street shake, you get me? So we're doing Straps versus Trouble. This is a 1-rounder. It was meant to go down yesterday. It's going down today. Straps is going first. Let's just go.
Yo. So let me see how this Daffy's pulled himself together and found his beak. Because either way, I've been marveling for this duck with these Martian treats. I'm a Looney Tunes, Tasmania spinning out of the devil's grief. But even though my life been spinning out of control, I still got the soul to remote whatever I peak. So I don't really care how this Sylvester creeps around the cage of these streets. When it's black and white from a bird's eye view, you're a hungry pussy that cats for eat. No matter how cunning this coyote flex, like he's a road runner in these streets. Them lightweight schemes to these hybrid genes. We're having Cliff guiding if he don't mind the beat. So let me keep it blunt. Talk. It's best man keep their loud quiet around my grind because I was made to shred the buzz. No matter how dense your crush, it's into your span out of your pot. No matter how your stem's been cut, so respect my dub. Or have that dub reverse for your T, then you know where the F is up. Cause Cause I'll slap F man up. I'll slap the foundation off your face for the makeup that you're dressing up, just so I can expose the real bitch underneath the heat like hot temperatures. So don't tempt my pride, cause I'm on Armageddon. The plan A don't run, then I'm lifting arms and chef and get Keith with it, bleach with it. Even if this Zampanto didn't ask or question, man's art's aggression, I'm on charge, no petting. So you better be on guard when me and your heart is fencing, cause I'ma outclass this freshman, no matter the talking flexing, cause when I reassess the situation, nigga, you ain't Bart, you're Gretchen, so I don't care about the life you live. Just because you got them things all sketched in, I don't believe the sketchings. If I draw the blade and bend in, man won't resist, and I leave trouble spilling out on the main.
Hey, you man at the back, if you ain't watching it, bro, come, have some respect for the artist, bro, he's trying to let off.
Go!
Let's go, Straps.
Leave man spilling out on the mains like COVID tension. So test man's suspension. I've got £6 behind each round to spring an astral projection. So you chat loose. I see the errors of your grade get smoked out by this natural selection, because you can't block your way to an apex predator in this chronicle. Nigga, you should have knew better. Cause when my hands drew, it's a storm, and this Michael wanna be Jordan. Well, you should have flew better, cause my crew terror. You niggas, a bunch of Bruce Jenners. Acting like you're out here shooting sticks. You man are just battle rap news tellers. I mean, like, it's sticky in these streets. So you better mind act, because these apes will roll true and wig your shit, bitch. That's another Gorilla Glue error. Now to me, the lack of jazz in your bars mirror a different seed to what you actually plant. Your alright, cool, sorry. Fuck it. Cool. Now the lack of jazz in your bars mirrors a different seed to what you actually plant. You're a fanboy that sits at home and creates false tales from the lens of his craft. And that arrogance clouds the skill with your pens. You can't animate the sketch to your task, so why should I fear trouble when everything about him got a troublous stance? I mean, I don't care about the details that you sketch in your... So I don't care about the details that you sketched in your task.
This is like the first battle that I watched of Straps, but it's just there's nothing to him. It feels, I don't know if this is just an off day for him.
A harsh slice.
No, I don't even mean that to be harsh. But
the content's there. It's just the way it's been like portrayed. It's like,
yeah, it's
very one pace, one like tone. There's no real
like this is how I'd expect it to sound when you're learning it. Do you know what I mean? But then maybe that's why the battle didn't happen till the end of the event.
I mean,
I think he was like very shaky with his material. Like I say, it was pushed to the last day of the last hour.
Possible second, yeah.
Yeah, so like he was shaky with his material for definite. So that and it shows. Do you know what I mean? You can see. Like, yeah.
It doesn't help when you're in that environment though. When you're outside and. Are you doing a full shot, Ross?
Yeah, he's doing the big. He's doing the big shot.
No, kind of like.
What guy's doing the big shot?
Do you know what it is? It's just I've got a massive Sainsbury's next to me, innit? So it looks like it's a bigger shot than it is, but it's just bacon and eggs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I kind of like some of what Straps does, but I think he's just missing that. There's something that's just not connecting it all right. You know what I mean? Like I saw him. The only other thing I've seen him do was that battle versus Tidal, and he was pretty good in that. There was some nice bars, but yeah, it's just lacking that tiny little bit of something pulling it all together.
Yeah,
it doesn't help when you're outside. It's the end of the day. When it's outside, it's the end of the day. Everyone's like,
it was pissing down in rain. There was a lot of noise coming from the back of the tunnel that you can't really hear in the footage.
Yeah, there's like a van noise in the background as well in that first. Like,
I thought it was
there was
I was like checking
motherfuckers
quick.
Parking up, letting people out on the street.
Nuts. But yeah, it's a shame. Like I think the biggest shame for this is the fact that Trubs does so well that this battle it loses some replay value because of Straps' performance, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I think it's only Trubs that like, you know, gets fucked by it really. But that's why I want to watch it here. You know, it is a great round from Trubs, and we're going to get into it now. We'll see what he does.
So I don't care about the
Let's go, Straps.
Shh. Hold it down in the back.
Time.
Yeah, make some noise.
I couldn't imagine being in that moment.
It's brutal, yeah.
It's the fucking worst.
Fucking horrible. And in
it.
that tunnel, it would feel 10 times worse. I'm thinking, that would be dread.
Yeah,
not feeling
nice
that one.
at all. That's something that would always stop me from ever trying. Like, well, the ability to be able to rap obviously stops me mostly.
My guy, but like one of the I kind of put off doing my very first battle because I had like this anxiety about choking. I just couldn't stand the thought of it. Like, but I still haven't yet. And
click on the link.
everyone has their time, I guess. But like, that's not a reason to stop yourself. I don't think you got to break through that.
Being
wall.
able to rap.
That moment.
I think that should stop people. I think that's the issue that we
being
have
able
in,
to rap.
2016, 2017. You do have to be able to rap.
But not like the potential of choking bit. That's kind of like one of them ones. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, I've done like performing in different kind of ways, and I think it's just the fear that any kind of performer has, and it's that old nightmare of, you know, being on stage without your underwear on and stuff. It's all of that kind of, it's the generic fears that you get.
You wear underwear on stage? What?
What? Depends what show I'm in, man. Depends what show I'm in. But we'll see.
I will have zero.
Wait, what?
I will have zero underpants on when I face Kofi.
Let's go. The thinnest amount of fabric between yourself and him. Like.
Oh, Jesus.
You be saying a whole lot of nothing in your rounds. And since for you the standard's low, we just complying to acceptance. You should be providing us the essence as you've been around since the beginning of Gap days. You should be acting like a veteran. But bro, you lost like 90% of your battles. From how the fuck is your name Straps and nobody has ever died in your presence? But now you ride for your brethren? When y'all 30'd your right hand like 6 years ago when you finally got the heart to avenge him, and I see you both rolling with a team that you can hardly trust. And that's kinda sus. Cause either they gassed you up to come in war with us or you sparking dust. Cause if we strike, you better drop back. Unless you think it's some sort of special one, then that's cool. Well then park the bus, but that's mine, I trust. Snoop to give me straps to beat like I won't win this with no sweat. But let's talk about skill set. I mean, yours is lower than most of the rookies, and you've been here longer than most vets. I mean, Bracy put you in a split on his first battle. Facts! And you was the vet then. You had been battling for like 2 years prior, and still that was the ugliest L I seen you wearing. But even though he clearly smoked you, he kind of fucked up. But it's cool, he's my bro, so I'll take care of it. I mean, it's not the first time you make some sort of mistake and I have to inherit it. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not hearing it. Bro, I'm not trying to discredit it, but think about your first and last battle. If after catching a body with straps gets too messy, then you're supposed to bury it. So you leave a You're supposed to bury it. So you either get put in a coffin when I land, or get punched often where you stand. Either way, if I cut straps, you go from having weight off your shoulders to having to carry a bag of problems in your hand. Understand? Understand I really ride with it loose. If I don't like what you write on ATL, then I really clap it, it's true. Fam, you can get kidnapped the minute you come across TI, and hopefully I won't get caught with straps in a booth. I'll rise it and shoot. I'll rise it and shoot. I'll rise it and shoot. Put straps in a suit, even though we always kind of been cool, just on opposite sides. Way back since most of the Gap used to be my up days, remember? It was barbarians versus everyone. And not ever you lot seen any of my lot phase, but bro, I've seen you die on stage. The same day Caps got sprayed, and now you want your profile bigger, so you try. Calling out the media guy until you see a shotgun come out of a tripod case. Pussy.
Up to him, son. Up to this boy. Up to him.
How fucking bad is it?
That's that desperado shit, man.
How crazy is it that English isn't even Chubbs' first language as well? By the way,
yeah, definitely, man. Shout that out as well. Chubbs, I hope you're going to be more outside this year. Yeah, I want you to be active this year. Definitely, man. Definitely. Leave the media to the people that can't rap. We'll settle with that, and you can go on and start rapping a bit more, man. Need to see it. I want to see an event as well. I want to start seeing events where it's Barbarians versus ABK, where it's, you know, you got the Members versus Penn State, whatever. Like, I want to see this sort of thing. That's what I want. I want that.
Okay.
I do.
Great. And now you want your profile bigger, so you try calling out the media guy until you see a shotgun come out of a tripod case. Pussy. Me, boy. Till you see a shotgun come out of a tripod case. Pussy, I don't believe your tough talk. So you better watch who you're lying to. We make silent moves, and if we slide, you snooze. But I'm on a violent mood with some violent youth. Smart enough to know that straps don't actually kill people. Brother man behind them do. That's the light. I've analyzed your crew. And boy, you are definitely top 3. Worst battlers in your team. Think about it. Lazy C, Baylor, Straps, definitely top 3. Worst battlers in your team. You've been trying to find your lane since 2013 and you still sound lost. Plus, the way you deliver that tough talk in such monotone, that actually sounds soft, so really you need to remain humble. In most of your battles, you either choke or stumble. So why the fuck should I care about Strap that struggles to get his rounds off? Now I'm here shooting up Straps. Now I'm here shooting up Straps. You think calling out the...
Can we do a drinking game? Every time Trouble does a 360 spin, you have to have a shot.
Because that's a round.
I think it's like 8. I think it's like 4 down already, to be fair, so we'll have to catch up.
Media guy will help you moving up Straps. Ironically, how your pen needs tighten up and your performance needs to loosen up Strap. I don't believe you, Street. I don't believe you, Street. Hold on. I heard Ami talking mad crowd on the diss track, like in a battle we ain't seen feel to pinch your cheek, but it was peak. It was peak. The way you got lured to your dude. That's why when I observe, I assume that you're always the only nerd in the room. And that's exactly what makes you unique. I've been lurking. That's exactly what makes you unique. I've been lurking. And you just been lucky that I haven't yet found you with a stick. I mean, we both got punches, but you're lucky that today I ain't allowed to use my fists. And truth is, I'm too cold for you. Truth is, I'm too cold for you. Now I'm walking all over you. And they came to see a Portuguese step over like I'm Ronaldo on the pitch, boy. You're full of shit. And bringing any sort of wiretap angle will surely bring you an L, son. Cause keep it 1,000. Because of me, how many people have really been in the cell? None. So try and violate my space. Keep running up your mouth and be the first to catch a case. I shall one. I've been the best. I've been the best. And this, your biggest test. Pull up and see the man them on the block with their hands together. Now they're clapping for the NHS. Boy, you're looking stressed. You're looking stressed. Oh, boy, you look fuck with me, boy. You're looking stressed. Using fancy words to mask the fact that what you say is basic. You just rhyme and say shit. Now get me aggravated. Now left something traveling through your organs with no restrictions. Like it's been vaccinated. Pussy. But man, I don't give a fuck about whatever you say about FTW UK. Your team couldn't stand on your own too, so instead of building a powerhouse, you're just content with your own room. Now you're happy to be somebody else's roommate. If a man could tell this you's fake, I should slap this tap you. Are you happy to be the British version of an American mid-tier battle rap group? Fam, if you get into any beef, what? Let me guess, they'll cross the borders and stand beside you? Yeah. Lock and load, ride out and bang the rifle? Yeah. Fam, you wanted to show them that Britain's got talent, and since they have a voice, you also thought they had the X Factor. So you let Surfer ride the wave of his American Idol? Bro, they ain't like you. They ain't like you. They ain't like you. Bro, they ain't like you. Usually you're a lot smarter, especially when it comes to business, to be precise. So someone clearly gave you dumb advice. This was Templar's idea. But you're not stupid for thinking Surfer's wise. I mean, don't you think he's a scheme? How all of you are repping a team? And none of you will get to see a penny from their merchandise. Fam, I just want you to reflect and realize how joining their overseas gang was random. You're just an international marketing plan for a brand expansion. But you seem to be okay with it. Fuck it, I want smoke, so let's play with it. I pull up on FT Dub Black. Who's really the beast out the bunch?
I'm here.
You?
I'm here.
You? I knock you out.
I'm here. You won't.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Shut up, I will kill you next. I'll kill you too.
I'm here.
And I'll kill you too.
I'm here. I'm the one. I'm the one.
And I'll kill you too. I'll kill you too.
I'm the one.
I'll pull up on FT Dub Black. Who's really the beast out the bunch?
Yeah.
You, I knock you out, then wake you back up.
Yeah.
So you can recap the punch. Stop talking while I'm rapping. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up.
My name, rap.
So you can recap the punch. Or I can load and shoot. Smoke his boots, then I can pull up on Penn State looking for the coldest shoe. Truth is, I don't believe in false prophets. So if you see me black with a tech, then I'm in George's route. Not one of you can kill me, even though you all try. Congratulations, you just got yourself another L, but this time from the media guy. Trust, you lost to Bracy, Ike, and now me. So as long as there's barbarians in the building, the straps, there's no safety. I mean, I'm gonna end it now, because truth is, as you've seen, none of these dons phase with time.
Body bag. Come on.
Yeah. Batted him up.
There's nothing to say, is there? Like this.
I'm checking
all
of Chubbs'
10 out of 10 from Chubbs.
Yeah,
all of Chubbs' media equipment is getting checked on entrance now.
Were you pulling out that tripod case, brother?
Always go for the tripod case.
Yeah, I've always found it funny about battle rap groups because I've always found battle rap, you've got to think you're the best, right? So like, obviously you can be with other people and think, this person's very good, but at the end of the day, I always find it difficult to imagine like people in groups in battle rap. Like it just, I don't know. It always makes me think.
Boys, though.
Yeah, but he said like just then, Trouble have just called out like who's the best in FT Dub, and they're all saying me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, we found a crypto.
Well, you expect them to be like, yeah, Crash is probably the best.
But this is what I mean. Like in other like teams, I guess you would have like one of your guys that's probably the best in that. I guess the captain. It just it's strange to me, but I do like it. Like I said, I want to see some events where we see teams against each other again.
I think it's almost inevitable now that there's a few teams with decent battlers in it, right?
Yeah, I think we're in that era where teams are gonna be big. Hopefully, it kind of like established a lot, and then because I know Premier Battles have said like recently and in the past they want to bring teams back. Hopefully, it kind of starts establishing itself almost, and then teams can almost sign up to it instead of them creating the teams. That would be quite cool, I guess. A bit more of an investment. But speaking of things to come, Premier Battles have mentioned about the 2-on-2s. Who would you pick as a 2-on-2 partner if you were going to go for it? Visit. We'll start with you. Who would you pick as a 2-on-2 partner?
It's a tough one, that I don't know. Come back to me. Let me have a think.
All right. Frost, I feel like it's going to be easy for you, right? It'll be Frankie again, or
Frank.
Or what?
Frank, Frank, yeah, me and
definitely.
Frank.
Do you know when that's meant to be being uploaded as well to YouTube?
I really don't know, man. I got no idea how it's going to get dropped. I know things are dropping at the moment. He's still going. I don't know how many more there is from the birthday to get dropped, but then I think we're the next event after that, so maybe next month. I don't know.
Okay. Cold Phrases, good name. I like it. I like it. Is there anyone else that you would consider though, apart from?
So before me and Frank partnered up, it was going to be me and Georgie Roots. It was going to be me and Georgie Roots. Who was going to be the partner? Who was going to team up? But
that would have been cool.
Obviously, he fell out with DF, and I was like, well, like me and Frank have spoken about it, so we'll do it. Yeah. So that, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm open to working with anyone, but me and Frank live almost next door. Do you know what I mean? It's silly of us not to make a partnership.
Yeah, it makes it really easy,
way easy, yeah.
Plus, you guys have both got like complementary, like, but different skill sets. You know what I mean? So you can kind of fill the gap.
Yeah.
You can definitely bounce off each other well. I'm looking forward to seeing that, to be fair. Crow, who would you like to? I've been seeing a few suggestions here. Crow, Yunnan, I think that.
Yeah.
That
well,
could be
me
an
and Yunnan have
interesting one.
talked about that a bunch. Like at some, I mean, we've definitely said at some point we'll do a 2-on-2. Although I have no idea where it will take place or when. But before I think he actually tried to book something, but I was like, I want to have a few solo battles under my belt first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Rivers as well. He's someone who I would team up with because he's crazy with it. You know. And we all spar and stuff anyway, so we have like a good kind of like.
See, that's what I like. I'd like to do like kind of like when I've done with No Loose Chat, and I want to try to do it Johnny Battles in Rapid where they do like a league takeover, so they can come on, show us about whatever. But I wanted to do one for like these different groups, you know, get ABK on and maybe showcase some of you guys have got going on and do that. I think that'd be quite cool episodes to do. We got some other suggestions though for some 2-on-2s. Tech and Georgie, I think would be a good back and forth them too. Black Tea and Moke. Visual Ancestor is someone I suggested earlier as well. I think they'd be an awesome 2-on-2.
They've definitely spoken about it before as well. I've seen them tweet about it, so I think they will do that.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I would like to see it. It'd be interesting to see the kind of matchups that come out of it, definitely, because we haven't done 2-on-2s in a while, you know. Trouble and iKid as well. Yeah, I've seen Trouble. You tagged iKid earlier, didn't you? Actually, that'd be quite good. I'd like to see it in a tournament again. I think you're on about the Frost and Frankie battle. No, them two against each other is out, but them two teaming up. Who was it you two against?
Me, Tongue Twister and Impact.
Tongue Twister Impact. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as that's out, we'll be sharing it definitely. So you know, keep an eye out, and we'll definitely get into it. Who was this person you wanted to show me, Bizzer?
Oh, the Verbal Warzone battle.
Yeah, let me see if I can find something now quick.
It's Bill Collector versus Dre Dennis.
Oh shit, that's fire. That is fire.
Which is the round? Which is the round? Is it the third or the second?
I think it's the third, but Bill is crazy.
Every round he's insane, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
I think that was the second round, no?
It might have been second. Yeah, it might have been. It's been a little bit since I've.
Yeah. And also on that same channel, Cortez versus
yeah, that's a fire.
Butter from the block or Butter off the block. Cortez.
Yes.
Have you seen I can't remember the guy, but have you seen the one who does the DMX beat? Have you seen him? The X beat. I can't remember the guy, what the guy's called, but I think he might be called Joker. But yeah,
I'll have to do. We'll have to do a stream where we introduce Tom a bit to an international audience as well. I think it's time. Although I was saying, like, it's so difficult. Like, the whole idea was obviously to kind of introduce Tom to battle rap, but everyone has their own like little, you know, unique tastes and stuff. And I've tried to show him like as much as I can. Hence why we've done the on beat battle. But it's kind of difficult to set up like a clear. This is what you should watch from here, and then you know go on from. It's difficult. That's why I always just put out to people, you know. But people in chat, what battles do you think from overseas would be a good one to show Tom as well? And I'll start making lists. I've got that one down. Bill Collector, Dre Dennis. We'll definitely get that watched at some point. But yeah, we're gonna start closing up here. But anything, literally anything. I just want to show Tom as much of like the variations of battle rap that we can. Really, you know, anything that's far out and weird to just a normal 90-second.
Put Bill's third round on this battle, please. Before we go,
what, put this now, yeah.
It's only the one. It's only the
right
one
now.
round. Really.
Put it on Bizzle.
Do it now.
It might.
This is Bizzle the champ talking. Put it on now.
I've been putting up with shit internet all afternoon, so just give me this.
Have you time stamped it?
His bars are nice.
You're the superstar.
That one, yeah. Go back.
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
Keep going.
Staying close to the semi like Arsenio. Out of chrome be blasted. Better with shortcuts like Tony Braxton. Aim at him while he with his homies laughing. D-roll straight face. Make a shot with no reaction.
My auntie works on the phones on the taxi. And she's got that same headset. Yes.
Yeah. That's someone firing in the venue as well. That's not even a sound effect.
It's the guy at the back.
Yeah.
So this is the round, yeah? All right, let's see.
Huh? Maybach music. It's Billy Ross the Boss, nigga. You know, nigga, back when you was fat, we all had your back, nigga. You need to go back to that, nigga. Huh? We liked you better as a fat nigga. Huh? We liked you better as a fat nigga. Fat Dre, where he at? Bring him back, nigga. Huh? We liked you better as a fat nigga. Huh? We liked you better as a fat nigga. We liked you better as a fat nigga. Fat Dre is where it's at. That's a fact, nigga. We liked you better as a fat nigga. You always had some snacks with you. Chicken wing champion, you was that nigga. Loud boy dipping in the sauce. Domino's calling you the boss. PG off the room. Floss the balls holding up the boobs. Before you hit the gym and started dropping jewels, it was BBQs breaking all the rules. You used to send Candace all the news with all the foods, calling all the boots. Boss, nigga. I know you got some red sauce, nigga. Between you and I, put the salads down, put the soups aside. $1 more, we can supersize. And we can supersize on the super side. We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. Fat Dre, where you at? Bring it back, nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. Fat Dre was where it's at, and that's a fact, nigga. And now it's time for me to rap, nigga. I leave you hiding by your bunk. Goons pull up on 30s, they ain't riding in the dump. 5 bottles in the trunk, 5 models wanna fuck. Pill bottle full of skunk. Still, nigga, what you thump? Anti-Donald Trump, but I ain't worried about no president. I'm worried about spots in the whip to hide the evidence. Overpaid college students to buy the sedatives to take care of finances in my residence. See, I hang with treasurers, scammers, embezzlers, cocaine clients, dope game competitors, Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs, etc. ... You need an umbrella, bro. I see you got bars, that's good. I'm still better, bro. I put the weight back on your chest. You need a better, bro. I run straight through your lines, make a letter I, get a W in your grill. You a Jetta guy, We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. Fat Dre, where he at? Bring him back, nigga.
I want him to win this.
We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you better as a fat nigga. We like you.
He's so good, bro. He's so good.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he can rap. That's the thing. Is he's so funny, but he can rap like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The way he done that shows it. To be fair, the way that he built that up.
He's hella musical, you know.
Thank you.
What a way to end the show.
It's like that. It's like that.
Oh, I love it. That is actually the best thing I've seen today.
It's great, man.
Oh man.
Yo, have you ever seen for funny stuff? Have you ever seen Big K versus Pat Stay? He had like an amazing showing versus Pat Stay.
Yeah, I've watched that definitely.
That's a good battle. I like that shit.
But yeah, the whole setup of it all as well. It is very. I don't know. That caught me way off guard. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
That girl looks cross-eyed as anything on that right now. No, you've missed
That's
it.
how good
all the
Bill Collector rap.
With all the in you was that nigga.
Oh man, I'm just
loud boys dipping in the sauce. Calling me the boss.
Oh man,
it's so real. It's so real.
That is brilliant.
He's a killer. The whole battle though, he all 3 rounds, like that one just stands out because of like how funny it is. But like
it's
all 3 rounds, he was crazy good. Crazy good. And they all have like,
I'll watch it all.
Some class battles on that channel.
Sure, yeah. Send me some suggestions. I'll get a few watched on that, and then we'll introduce Tom to a few. We'll get a few on, and yeah.
Have you? Wait, is that which channel is that again?
Verbal
is that Black Ice
Cartel?
Cartel?
Verbal Warzone.
No, that's Verbal
Warzone. Have you ever watched any of the Black Ice Cartel stuff? The editing on that stuff's so crazy.
When they're in the cage.
Yeah, in the cage, like like QP versus somebody. Yeah, and is
it not JC? Is it JC versus QP?
Yeah, I think it's JC. Yeah, but it's like super highly edited. Like it's got crazy sound effects off every bar. It's like like every time they drop a hot bar.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. But yeah, we are gonna end it there for tonight. That's keep the suggestions coming as well. Comment on this video. Any suggestions of battles you want us to watch? They can be anywhere, from anywhere. It doesn't matter. But you guys, thanks for coming on. We'll say fuck you to Tom's internet because he couldn't keep up with us.
I think PB are going live at 8:30 as well.
I was just about to say that. Yes. So make sure you guys. That's why I'm going off now. I'm going to just go get myself ready and be able to tuck into that as well. Make sure that you're on there. Guys, is there anything you want to plug? Anything? You've all got battles coming up, actually, haven't you? You've all got.
I will be wearing no underpants versus Kojo.
I will be checking that Bizu isn't wearing underpants against Kojo. Frost, what you got going on?
Koj, that's all I've got going on. That's what I'm focused on.
I'm the only one who's not got Koj right now.
Ricky, get it booked. Get it booked.
Yeah, get it booked. Book it, organic. Book that shit. No, I've got Slester coming up on the Undisclosed 5, so that's gonna be
It's gonna be a good match.
That whole card is crazy.
It's really dope. Like
man,
Strode knocked it out of the park.
Really did.
He's getting good at this whole matchup.
This whole year,
all right.
This whole year for PB, like the stuff they've got in the works is nuts.
Stacked.
Yeah.
Every month seems to be something new. It's crazy. I'm here for it all. I just can't wait for it. I hope it all comes into fruition. I hope all of you guys have the years that you're thinking you're going to have as well. I hope to see more of your faces in these awards that are given out next year, especially as well. Everyone's got something to fight towards. But like I said, thanks for coming on. Thanks to everyone in the chat. We'll see all you guys in a bit. That's
love,
it.
Man,
the outros.
Respect,
I think I've got a video to play or something as well, but I'm going to play that now.